Last time I think that we have 10 readings. Homework? Yes. Last time we did the world of Walt Disney, and then we start from world of Walt Disney. Yes. Now we have 62 then. John Beer is starting his university education in London, so he needs accommodation. What meaning of accommodation? Iqamah. Yes. He has written a letter to an agency, and the following is the answer to his letter. يعني هاي هلا بتساعدكم على الكتابة كثير كمان، مو انه بس بتساعدكم على القراءة، لانه هذا الرسالة جواب. هلا انت مثلا قدمتي على عمل او قدمتي على accommodation او قدمتي على جامعة معينة، شوف الجواب. يعني حتى بالايميلات هلا نحن بيقولوا انه خلاص المراسلات خلصت، بالعكس المراسلات هلا صارت رسمية اكثر. اول كان على شقفة ورقة، بالعكس هلا صار احسن بالوورد في ديكشنري. اذا حطيتي كلمة غلط عم بيعطيكي الصح والغلط، انه ما في هيك اسم مثلا بالديكشنري تبعيت المايكروسوفت وكذا. بالعكس هي بتساعدكم كثير على الكتابة كمان. Yes, I'm going to read. Family Friends Agency, London W1. Dear Mr. Beer, thank you for your letter of 17th October. You asked about good families for students to stay within London. Here are 3 suggestions. So, we have 3 suggestions now. Mr. and Mrs. Cranley Garden Street, London NW1. A large family with a large house. It can take up to 4 students. Take up to, what meaning of take up to? انه في مجال يسدو يستقبل يعني. Yes, everybody is part of the family. Good food, good location, near an underground station. Very central and easy to get to anywhere in London. Number 2, Mrs. Ashley, 3 Newton Avenue, Uxbridge. Mrs. Yes, yes. وش بسين؟ وش بسين؟ مختلف. Yes, ايش؟
number 3 Professor and James L. John Wimbledon.
Yes.
James Family with John.
Mr.
John is a well-known professor.
Yes.
And his wife sings
opera. هلا opera غير opera. opera اسم. opera يعني. اوكي.
The house is lovely. With a very large garden. There are people with 2 beds in each. Everyone who has stayed there says that it is excellent.
Yes.
Each of these cases is very clean and friendly.
What's the meaning of each of? Yes.
Some students don't like Wimbledon because it's quite far from
London.
Others love it. Some like staying with a Cranley because they have 5 children and 3 dogs, but others don't like it because it's too noisy. Everyone likes to use Italy, so it's very difficult to get in. You must look at these songs in advance. I hope the suggestions are helpful.
Yes.
Sincerely.
Not family. Yes. Look, when you end, you must write best regards or yours sincerely. اوكي، اطيب التمنيات، وعندك المخلص ولكم الاخلاص وكذا. يعني هدول بيفيدوكم كثير بالرايتنج. يعني هالقوالب اللي عم تشوفوها قدامكم كلها رايتنج. Yes. When did John write to the agency? Yes, on 17th of October. Where does he want to stay in London?
He wants to stay with the family.
Yes. John loves children. When can he stay?
They stay with the family.
Kremlin. Yes. How many students can eat with Mrs. Ashley? شوفي هلا Mrs. Ashley 3 Newton is an old lady. There are 5 bedrooms for students. So 5. شوفي everyone has his or her own and each bedroom has a wash basin, a shower. Another house on the same street has 2 more single bedrooms, but students eat with Mrs. Ashley. يعني شوفي هون انت لانك عم توقفي عند الجملة نفسها، خلصي النص، خلصي الباراجراف، وبعدين انه فكري انه يا ترى هيك لازم اعمل ولا هيك، هذيك الوقت بتبين معك. Yes. So how many students? 5 students. John wants a shower for himself only. Where should he stay? Bravo, Mrs. Ashley's apostrophe S house. John, sorry, what does Mrs. Jones do? Mrs. Jones. Look, one S differs the gender، يعني تغير لك الجنسية، يعني عرفتي كيف؟ هلا انه انت مثلا اذا كتبتي بروفيسور بكره بالامتحان ما بتاخذي علامة، عرفتي كيف؟ يعني لانه بده يساعدك هيك اسئلة يعني، بس المشكلة انه هون ميسيز واضحة، عرفتي كيف؟ Yes. Why don't some people like the Cranley's house? Because they have children and 3 dogs, so it will be very noisy. Okay, شوفي اخذت المستقبل انت. Okay, بقى هلا شوي خلينا نغير سياق الجملة. Yes. Why isn't it easy to find a place at Mrs. Ashley's house? Because everyone likes her. بس هلا بدي اسألك سؤال، هلا نحن شو قلنا السؤال؟ Why isn't it easy to find a place at Mrs. Ashley's house? شو كتبتي انت؟ اوكي سوري فهمت غلط. Why don't some students want to stay with Mr. and Mrs. Jones? Yes. John can't speak Cranley. Then how is he going to get to the university? Yes, by a station. ما فيك تقولي underground معناتها تحت الأرض. بس إذا قلتي underground station، أوكي معناتها إنه هو رايح بالمترو، بس مو underground. How many students can stay with Mr. and Mrs. Jones? Yes. 54 New Street, Peterborough. Peterborough is the name of city. October 20th, 1996. Dear Bob and Carol, I wanted to write to you some time ago, but we have been very busy these months with plans for a new home. Our flat is simply too small for us now that the children are older. Continue. For yes. شوفي هون 3 bedrooms هي صفة، يعني منزل ذو 3 غرف نوم. yes bedroom. شوفي معناتها لما بتحطي ايدي ورا الغرفة بتصير صفة. yes. What's the meaning of look for in English? Look for. Meaning in English? برافو عليك. Yes. شوفوا هيك أسئلة استنوها بالامتحان. Yes.
It wasn't far from Peter's office. So he liked it very much. The children were also happy because some of their friends will make doors. But when I first said, I didn't want it. It was on the 8th floor of the large block of steps, and I'm afraid of high safety. It was also on the main road.
لما واحد بيقول لك I am afraid of high places شو معناها بالإنجليزي؟ phobia. I have phobia. Yes.
Then I'm thinking so at the time in the evening.
In
the evening paper for a refugee house in the country. But it was a bit far from town, so Peter didn't like the idea at first, but they visited the place last weekend, and the children and God liked it immediately.
Immediately? Yes. بالإنجليزي at once. على once مرة. at once بتجي عبارة معناها at once. Yes.
It's over years old. So
modernize it. Modernize. تحديث. Yes. modernize هو فعل من modern. Okay.
Modernize. But I don't mind. That's good. Just 4 hours a day. It's really big. The children love to turn their big garden to play in. There's a very good private school nearby.
بالجوار.
And I'm
Chris and Claire. ما تعرفي ماري كلير الماركة الشهيرة؟ هي منها يعني. Yes. Yes. What's the verb from enthusiastic? Yes, enthusiastic. What's the noun from enthusiastic? أخذناها. Enthusiasm. Yes. شوفي كمان عم تغلطي كمان عم تقولي where not where. هلا شوفي إذا قلتي where بتعطي معنا where. Yes. Luckily. لحسن الحظ. Unfortunately هي معناها لسوء الحظ. Yes. Love, Catholic. Mark the statement as true or false. No one in the family likes the new flat on the 8th floor. False, because yes, loved it. A friend offered to rent his country house to Peter and Kathy. The children's education won't be a problem if Peter and Kathy buy the country house. Yes. Why didn't Kathy like the new flat? Give me 2 reasons. Yes. Yes. Take it only because the new flat is on the 8th floor and she is afraid of high places on the 8th floor. Yes. And it was on a busy main road. بكفي انه ما ضروري تعملي كنترول فيه. خلاص انه اكتبي شيء يعبر عن خوفه من الاماكن العالية. Write 2 advantages, good points of the country house. 2 points. near it, and there is a there is a private school nearby it. Single Fathers Club. Self-help groups, for example, groups of people with common problems, are very popular in many countries. These people have meetings and talk about their problems. They try to find answers for their problems together. For example, there are hundreds of groups of men and women who want to lose weight or give up drinking. Give up, yes, يتخلى عن. Who are single mothers or unmarried mothers. Now, groups for single fathers are also starting to appear. This is the story of a group for single fathers. It started when a radio announcer, what's the meaning of announcer? مذيع. John McCarthy was reading an announcement. What's the meaning of announcement? إعلان, advertisement, for a single mother's group. After he read the announcement, he said, I am a single father. I have got 2 sons. My wife died 2 years ago. I look after. What's the second meaning of look after? Take care of. Look after means take care of my children on my own, and I have a lot of problems. I am sure there are a lot of other men who have lost their wives. Continue. So
and four heard his message on the radio and called me, and they decided to me. These 3 men started the first single father club in the USA.
Father
group in the USA
in
the USA
yes.
On May 5, 1988. After 6 months.
Not after. After. Yes.
After 6 months, there were 30 fathers in a group called Single Fathers Club. There are doctors, students, mechanics, a bus driver, a television producer, a film business, and several men who are unemployed.
يعني غير عاملين متوقفين عن العمل.
They meet every Tuesday night. They talk about problems such as how to look after a child with tuberculosis, where to find meals at 6 a.m., how to help children who don't sleep well at night, or what foods are the best for their children. The fathers feel deeply how to help them.
Yes.
They say the difficult part for them is just learning to talk to other men about anything really personal.
Yes. Mark the statements as true, P or false F.
I talk to my children on my own.
بنفسي.
On my own.
بنفسي. On my own, by myself. Yes, or you can, I look after my children myself. بنفسي. Yes. Members of self-help groups try to help the single or unmarried mothers in their area. True or false? شو فهمتي انت هون؟ انت شو فهمتي هون؟ بس بالعكس صحيح father لازم يكون okay because they care about look. It started when radio announcer John McCarthy was reading an announcement for a single mother's group. After he read the announcement, he said, I am a single father. I have got 2 sons. My wife died 2 years ago. بعدين النص اللي قبله. They tried to find answers for their problems together. Okay. For example, there are hundreds of groups of men and women. يعني مو بس نسوان يا جماعة، رجال ونسوان. لأنه اللي شوف فيه for example there are hundreds of groups of men and women who want to lose weight or give up drinking, who are single mothers or unmarried mothers. Yes. Number 2, John McCarthy worked for a single mothers group. 4, yes. All the members of single fathers club work and at the same time look after their children. Yes. Why false? Yeah, some of them are employed. Men cannot easily talk about personal things. True, yes, because it's a problem. What did McCarthy, Mason and Singer do on May 5th, 1998? Group, not club. شو قصدك مع الكلاب؟ Yes, group. At their group meetings, fathers talk about their problems with their children. Rise of these problems. Yes. Where to find the milk at 6 a.m.? Yes, bravo. Plane crash in Peru. تفضل. هاي كثير مهمة هذا النص لأنه حقيقي شوي. On Christmas Eve بليلة الميلاد. Evening يعني evening. بالمناسبات مثلا ليلة الرأس السنة أحيوا الحفلة فلان، عرفت كيف؟ بالمناسبات ما بكتبوا evening، بكتبوا يعني مختصر من evening. كيف؟ كوكة German, yes. Not German. Yes.
German girl and some other 15 months by train. They were going to
Pucallpa.
Another town in
Peru. Do you know where is Peru? جنوبية, in South America.
They wanted to take visit to Guyana's mother, who had
maybe it's mine. Continue.
who was the man of the bank in Pucallpa.
Yes.
4 to 5 weeks later, there was a terrible storm, and a plane hit the mountain and crashed.
What's the meaning of terrible storm? المخيفة. يعني dangerous one. Yes.
And the plane hit the mountain and crashed. Guyana killed 3,000 meters. Trapped in Turkey.
3,000 وليس 1,000. فردي. 3,000
meters trapped in Turkey.
What's the meaning of trap? مقيدة. trap مقيدة يعني مو مربوط الحزام بيكون مقيدة.
She didn't die with her feet to the ground. She was
unconscious. Yes, unaware. Aware هو وعي. What's the opposite of unconscious? Conscious or aware? وعي.
unconscious.
Yes.
Online. The next morning, Juliana looked for pieces of the tree and called for her mother. Nobody answered. Answered.
Yes.
And she only found a small bag of trees. Juliana's left arm was broken. One knee was badly hurt, and she had deep cuts on her legs and arms.
Cut. Yes. Wound. جروح. cut هون بمعنى wound. جروح. Just 1 minute. Yes, continue.
And she was wearing only a rib, which was badly hurt.
torn ممزقة.
But she decided to try to get hold of the bandage.
Yes.
She knew that she would die if she stayed there. She started to walk. She didn't have anything to eat for
Anything. Anything.
Anything to eat for 2 days. So she felt very weak. She heard helicopters, but she couldn't see them above the trees. And of course, they couldn't see her. After 4 days, she came to a river. She walked and swam down the river for another 1 day. At last, she came to a small village house. Nobody was there, but that afternoon 4 farmers arrived. They took her to a doctor in a village. Juliana learned afterwards that there were 3 other people who were not killed in the accident.
Yes.
But she was the only one who got out of the jungle. It took her 2 days.
Yes.
بالنسبة لنا عم نقول حتى مدرسة سؤال داون أو مثلا أنا بدأنا نفكر مع مثلا سؤال داون.
يعني شوفي هلا swim down يعني ضلت تسبح، داومت السباحة، يعني مرقت إياها كلها هيك. هي عبارة مصطلح هي. swim down يعني يسبح إلى الأسفل، ما في هيك شيء، أوكي؟ بس swim down يعني ثابرت بالسباحة، أوكي؟ استمرت بالسباحة، ثابرت بالسباحة. Yes. Both Lima and Pucallpa are in Peru. True, yes. Read.
Grandfather was on holiday in Pucallpa.
Yes. False, because he is the bank manager there. Yes. Yes.
After the accident, Juliana didn't find her mother.
True.
Juliana broke her leg in the accident. She was wearing a dress for school. Juliana broke helicopter flying over the trees to boat.
Yes.
Some farmers found Juliana in the village house.
Some farmers found Juliana in the village house. True. أجوا 4 مزارعين وشافوها بالبيت. False. Just she could get out of the jungle. Why were Juliana and her mother going to Pucallpa? وين أي واحدة عم تحكي؟ Yes. سقطت من على ارتفاع 3000 متر. ما الطيارة يعني سقطت الطيارة ومن ارتفاع 3000 متر. Yes. Why were Juliana and her mother going to Pucallpa?
Because they want to spend Christmas with Juliana's father.
Yes, with Juliana's father. Why did Juliana feel very weak?
Because she didn't have anything to eat for 2 days.
Yes, because she didn't have anything to eat for 2 days. Yes, read it.
After humanity realized how we take her to another house.
After Juliana came to the river, how long did it take to her to arrive to the village house? من سقوط الطائرة 10 أيام، ولكن من عند النهر شوفي انت عندك العجلة مشكلة كثير كبيرة، ها ديري بالك هيك بتطلعي علاماتك على الفاضي، يعني كثير عنها وفي علامات كثير. Yes. Inverness. What's the meaning of Inverness? Who? Yes. Inverness. Inverness is a small town situated in, what's the other meaning of situated in? Yes. Situated in a beautiful countryside in the northeast of Scotland. It's an important center for visits to many parts of the Highlands, which is the famous mountainous area in Scotland. Inverness is a small town, but it has got an excellent transport system. There are trains to all the main cities of Scotland: Inverness, Aberdeen, 1.5 hours, Inverness, Dundee, 3 hours, Inverness, Glasgow, 4 hours, Inverness, Edinburgh. شوفي هون هاي المدينة إدنبرا مشهورة. Inverness, Edinburgh, 5.5 hours. Dalcross Airport, about 8 miles east of the town, offers flights to many parts of the country. The buses leaving from Farline Park serve the town and the surrounding area. What meaning of surrounding area? محاطة به. Many of the big banks have branches in Inverness, so changing money is not a problem for tourists. As well as these essential services. What meaning of essential? Important. The town has cultural and entertainment facilities. What meaning of facilities? Yes. There are theaters and cinemas, and some hotels organize Highland entertainment during the summer months. Inverness is an old town, but there are not many buildings left from the old times. However, there are still some buildings in the town which are very old, such as the houses on Douglas Road and Church Street has some interesting old churches. Inverness is situated at the northern end of Caledonian Canal. Continue.
The canal was opened in 1852. Sailing roads through the canal to travel between the Irish Sea and the North Sea. The canal provided trade and during the discovery. The ships became popular instead of sailing boats. People stopped using the canal for transporting goods. These steamships were too large and could not travel down the canal.
Yes.
Nowadays, there are sightseeing trips.
What's the meaning of sightseeing trip? المعالم الأثرية. Yes.
For tourists down the canal. There are
The canal. Canal, not canal. Canal. Canal, قناة. Yes. قناة Suez. Suez Canal. Yes.
There are many good eating places in Inverness. There are plenty of restaurants and hotels with offer meals planned them. They have delicious local dishes at cheap prices. Try some parties and a glass of malt whiskey before you leave.
What's the malt whiskey? Yes.
Before you leave, there are also all kinds of seafood. Places of interest, Inverness Castle.
Castle, not castle.
Castle.
Yes. انت عم تحاولي بين التركين.
Castle, 1834. It's now a courthouse.
شو كورتة؟ محكمة. كورت هاوس يعني مكان للحكم، يعني محكمة. ما ضروري تلاقي كل الكلمات بالقاموس يعني. yes. محكمة، حكم، محكمة، كل شيء. yes. Museum and art gallery. You can see the collection about the history of the highlands in the museum. In the art gallery, artists exhibit. What means exhibit? To show. Yes. Their paintings, sculptures. What means of sculptures? Yes. And photographs which change frequently. Yes. Continue.
The land is about 18,000 people feet. They are also used in the country's nation and the country's national force.
National, not national. National. National Geographic. أنت عم تاخذيها الأمريكية. Yes. National.
Food and nutritional instruments. As Andros capital.
As? When at?
St. Andros
Cathedral. Yes.
Cathedral, 1869, is richly decorated with fine windows and pillars.
What is pillar? Awamir. Column. Mark the following as true or false. You can see old buildings on Douglas Row and Church Street. True. Yes, read it. False. Exhibition. Mark the best choice. Yes.
Which essential services are there in American culture? The others are small, in very central, and St. Andrews Cathedral, others are different, transport system, and science.
Yes, transport system and science. Yes.
Which of the following is true about
Caledonian Canal. Canal. Yes. Yes.
No one uses the canal today.
Yes.
The journey down the canal while pilots building for training boats and running that one in the canal. Steamships with travel between the Irish Sea and the North Sea with the canal.
Inverness is at one end of the canal. هي الجواب الصح. See. Musical. Not musician. Musician موسيقي. B. What is the highland? Yes, continue.
You can travel several countries from Iran by train. There are the names of these cities. Aberdeen,
Yes. Dundee.
Glasgow, and
Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Cambly.
What is that like? No. Where is that is? Yes. Other side is no. The town is yes. What to eat and drink? Yes. No.
Yes. Interesting places to see. Lacrosse. Lacrosse. Huh? Yes. Lacrosse. Lacrosse is a popular sport in Canada. It is one of the oldest organized sports in America. The Indians in northern New York State and southern Ontario, Canada invented it. Discovered it, yes. They use it to train for war. To train, to practice. يتدربون أو يتمرنون على. They invented this game before Columbus arrived in the New World. Not arrived to, arrived in. People play lacrosse outdoors. Outdoor, out of the house, خارج المنزل. The lacrosse field garden, حقل, is 70 meters long. At each end of the field there is a goal. The goal is a net. Net, شبكة. لا هنا مو شبكة، شبكة net اللي نحن بنعرفها. There are 10 players on each team. Each player has a stick called a crosser. The players hit a ball that is 21 centimeters around and weighs 140 grams. They try to hit the ball into the net as many times as possible. Lacrosse is a very fast game because the players can catch and pass the ball at high speed with their sticks. At one time, lacrosse was the national summer sport in Canada. It is also popular in Britain and Australia. عرفتي شو اللعبة؟ Around, no. Yes, which countries play lacrosse? Yes. How many goals are there? How many goals? There is a goal. One goal. شوفي A بمعنى 1. B. Yes. Yes. Mark the best choice. Yes. Yes. Yes, because we have two teams at each team, and each team has 10 players. Yes. 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 Lacrosse was the national summer sport in Canada. الوظيفة لوين كانت؟ 65. 65. Yes. The Barasana. Sorry. Brazil. Brazil, not Brazil. Brazil. Yes. Yes.
There are the Armenian Indians. These are Indians living small groups. These groups have a different name like Tikano,
Kubayo,
and Barasana. The Barasana have a very different lifestyle. They don't live in groups. Many families live together in one house. It's very big house and they share everything in this house. These houses are very far away from each other.
Far, very far. A person
has to walk for 1 hour to get from one house to another. To get from
yes.
There are gardens for special plants behind the houses. The Barasana eat bananas from the banana trees, and eat the leaves of
Barasana is tribe of people, قبيلة من الناس. اوكي يعني شوفي يلا pick. Yes. What's the meaning of to pick up? أخذناها. يختار to choose. pick up. طبعا هي بالرايتنج اليوم كنا رح ناخذها. Yes.
They look after children, work in the garden, and prepare the food. They make go fishing and hunt animals for their use.
Thank you. The Bayasana are marvelous language learners. This is because a Bayasana man has to marry a woman from a different house. The people in different houses speak different languages, so they must learn the other language to understand each other. The wife has to learn her husband's language, and the husband has to learn his wife's language. The children first learn their father's language and use it every day, but they also understand their mother's language. Continue.
The children don't go to school. They play with other children, watch their parents.
Parents. Not parents. 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 Yes.
Parents. And in this way, they learn about life. Young parents have to have their knowledge, but the boys don't. They use to swim in the river, go fishing, and practice hunting animals.
Yes. Mark the statement as true or false. Tucano, Desana, and Pueblo are names of cities in Colombia. False. What are they? Of people. Yes, group of people, or they are tribes, قبائل. 15,000 Barasana live in the Bupe region. Yes, how many people live there? In this area, يعني all of them are 15,000. A Barasana family shares a house with other families. True. Yes, continue. Yes. True, because they must learn each other's language. Yes. Yes. Parents, not parents. Yes. Where do the Amazonian Indians live?
They live in areas called
Yes, they in the Bupe region. Okay, they live in the Bupe region. ما في داعي نقول in the area. They live in the Bupe region. Yes. Who doesn't live in villages? Yes. Who looks after the children? Yes. What do the Barasana children do to learn about life? Two things just. I need two things, yes?
They play with other children and work with parents.
Yes. The motor car industry. At the end of the 19th century, motor cars were made in Great Britain, France, Germany, and the United States. They were not popular for many years because they were too expensive. They were very expensive because they were made in a small workshop and not in factories. Mechanics had to make many small parts with the help of only a few machines. At the beginning of the 20th century, in 1909, the American engineer Henry Ford found a way to make cheaper cars very fast. He opened a factory. In his factory there were machines making the parts of the cars. This factory made one kind of motor car only, the famous Ford Model 6. بكرة بالامتحان إذا قال لك who was the inventor of Ford cars شو لازم تقولي لي؟ Yes, Henry Ford. يا جماعة أسماء العلماء يعني راح تجي بالامتحان. Yes. طبعا ايش تجو؟ Yes. There were many machines, there were no mechanics made them. Very large factories made any kind of cheap cars, made machines to make parts of cars, opened in the 1920s with the first Ford Model 6. Okay. All switch عملناها. Let's take a short break and come back. Before the break, we finished the motor car industry. Okay, now we are going to read Rudyard Kipling. Okay, Rudyard Kipling. Yes. Bombay, yes. When he was 5 years old, his father sent him to England. There he went to school at the United Service College in England. He wrote about his school life in life in his book called Talkie and Hope. He finished school when he was 17 years old and returned to England. There he worked as a reporter and a grocery book. His stories, especially those about soldiers, were very popular. And he became very famous at the age of 25. He traveled to India, China, Japan. And America. And finally he joined England. When he won? When محطوط عندك he? Yes. There he worked on stories of India and wrote a book called Bharat. Yes. In 1896, he married an American colony by Pierre. For some time, they lived in Vermont in the United States, but later returned to Sussex. Yes, Sussex. He grew up for years of all ages. Yes. He also wrote children's stories. Children's stories, yes. Some of them are the Jungle Book, 1895, the second, not second, second, yes, yes. The second Jungle Book, 1895, and just for stories, 1902. Yes, 1902. Or 02, you can say. 1902. Yeah, 1902. Yes, or 1902. He received the 1907 Nobel Prize for Literature. Yes, Nobel Prize, جوائز نوبل للسلام. Yes, mark the statements as true or false. Rudyard Kipling lived in India between 1865 and 1817. The United Services College is in the USA. Where is it? Yes, in England. Kipling worked as a reporter in Sussex, England. False. Backroom Ballads is about Kipling's trips to India, China and Japan. Kipling was in his 20s when he became famous. Yes. تفضلي. اوكي بس شوفي هون لما وقت نحن بنكتب بنلفظها years، يعني نكتبها years 5 years old. Yes 5 years. إذا بدنا نحكيها كمحادثة speaking now مثلا 5 year old. اوكي ولكن بالقراءة يعني إجباري رح تشوف. هلا كل كاتب عنده قواعده الخاصة باللغة الإنجليزية. يعني نحن ما بنجبر إنه نقرأ شيء معين، بس القاعدة الأساسية إنه الأعداد الفردية ما بتاخذ اس. وفي الكامبريدج اللي هي كمان إنجليزية بتقول لا لازم نقرأ نكتب اس. واللغة الأمريكية كمان بتقول إنه لازم نحط اس نحن. عرفتي كيف؟ إذا بنرجع القواعد الأساسية الأعداد الفردية ما بتاخذ اس. yes. طبعا هي لها بالسنة الثالثة هالقواعد هاي، انه طبعا ما رح يكون عندنا نحن قواعد بالسنة الثالثة، ولكن بيكون عندك symbolizations، في عندك syntax وديسكورس انالايسيس، تحليل، intonations، طلوع والنزول، هذول كلهم موجودين معنا بالانجليزي، بس طبعا مو بالسنة الاولى والثانية، الثالثة والرابعة اللي رح تدخلوا فيها على الانتونيشنز، يعني رح ترسموا مخططات يعني هي 10 يو. عرفتي كيف؟ رح يكون في هيك طلوع ونزول. يعني الانجليزي مو سهل بس اسهل من اللغات الاجنبيه الثانيه. Yes. Complete the sentences with the information in the text. Yes. Yes. Caroline Bastier. Yes. 4 children. Move for the children. 4 children. Yes, in 1907. ال 56 الآخر شيء مو 65 آخر شيء الدريم. Yes. Video clip. Did you see Michael Jackson's 20-minute pop video thriller? What's the meaning of thriller? Yes. Yes, مقدمة. He had to spend over $800,000 to make it, and it became very famous all over the world. Unknown singers, what is of unknown singers? Opposite of not famous. Unfamous, not famous or unwell known. Yes. And groups can become rich in one night when their pop videos get on the American MTV channel. Get on, what's the meaning of get on? يصل إلى، يعني عم توصل لقناة MTV، بس وصلت قناة MTV معناتها اشتهر كثير. The Birmingham group Duran Duran became famous only after their first video. That made all the difference. Videos became the biggest thing in the pop music world in the 1960s. British record companies are now spending more than £12 million a year on videos of new records. With these videos, singers and groups get on TV. People can also buy these videos in shops. These two things make singers and groups famous. They can't become famous if they don't make a good video. Continue. Jules Hall.
very few.
Every year. Yes. صحيحية.
I must say that most top speakers are very bad actors, say rules, but they don't look bad. But they don't look bad when a person spends thousands of pounds on these videos. It is just something to directors in Britain. Their videos are very good, much better than the American ones. Those Holland, they all commercial videos. Some cost more than £50,000 for 3 minutes of film. Others some usual cost £500 or less.
Yes. Mark today's choice. Jackson's thriller cost over £600,000. Last 12 minutes. Last شمالتها ends 20 minutes. Last ينتهي. Is known all over the world. Didn't get on the MTV. Which one? Yes, is known all over the world. Yes, number 2. According to the passage, singers and groups become famous when they don't make a good video. People watch their videos on TV. They make records. Both A and B are correct. Yes, people watch their videos on TV. Yes. D. Singers and groups. Which of the following statements is not true? Is not true, huh? Okay. About Jules Holland. He gets hundreds of videos every year. He works for the British TV. He directs pop music programs for the MTV. He thinks that not all the pop singers are good actors. See, yes, continue. D, yes, yes. To become rich. يصبحون أثرياء أغنياء. True. Yes. Yes. As good as cat. مثل هذا. يعني جيد كهذا. Okay. As good as. As much as. cat. بالضبط. Yes. طبعا. Dream.
People drink 46 times at night. They drink while they are in bed.
شوفي هون هالمصطلحات كثير مفيدة، يعني راح تجيكم بالامتحانات. مثلا شو بتعني REM؟ طبعا بده يكونوا هيك في خيارات. اوكي راح تختاري واحد من الخيارات. هلا انت بس تخلصوا الكتاب راح اقول لكم شو لازم تعملوا وتدرسوا بالكتاب. اوكي لان ما في شيء من الكتاب 50 علامة يعني احنا الكتاب ما عم نقراه على روح الموتى. Yes. Rapid. Rapid. What mean of rapid? Rapid. Quick. بسرعة. Movement. Yes. Yes. Stages 1. True. Stages 1 through 4. هلا عم بيقولوا انه خلال هالمرحلة من النوم راح تتنفسي اسرع. هيك اوكي and your heart beat faster رح يكون ضربات قلبك اسرع باسرع يعني من stages 1 to 4 يعني اكثر من الاولى من الاربعه يعني هلا فينا احنا عندنا 4 مراحل بس بهالمرحله عم دقات قلبك عم تكثر طبعا طبعا حركة العين السريعة مرحلة ما انت عم تدخلي كل 90 دقيقة بأربع مراحل المرحلة طبعا الكوابيس وهذا شوفي دنيا الأحلام ودنيا النوم دنيا لا حدا بفهم عليها لأنه واحد عم بيروح روحه من جواته يس ولما أوقات واحد لما نحن بنشوف انه بيرجع اوكي هذا هو عودة الروح الى البني ادم اوكي اوقات لما تأذي هيك بيكون الروح لسه ما وضعت فيك 100% yes. The first dream
maybe an hour long. People who their dreams, younger children spend more time dreaming. Babies spend almost half of their sleeping the REM stage. One experiment shows that everyone needs to dream. Doctors very comfortable sleeping pills. They
didn't let them. Them refers to yes.
After a few months without dreams, they began to feel bad. They become uneasy. They worried a lot, and they want to fight with everyone. They stop taking their sleeping pills. They all began to dream all night for a few nights to catch up.
It wasn't your catch up.
Yeah.
Compensate.
Why do people dream? Dream even and consciously the answer to their problems. If they see they will have physical problems when they may feel more confident in REM sleep than on before. In their dreams, they may find an answer to their problems.
Yes. Line 10 then refers to yes, peel. Drugs يعني العقاقير. The last dream of the night may last. Yes. How many times does a person usually dream a night? Who spends the most time dreaming? Yes. What happens to people after a few nights without dreams? All of the above. Yes. Why do we dream?
We dream to find answers to our problems.
Mark the statement as true or false. During REM sleep, your heartbeat and breathing slow down. No, it becomes faster and faster. People don't dream when they take sleeping pills. So, yes. Suddenly. Sleep verb, sleeping, ing, noun. دائما سطر شو؟ ثامن People need their dreams. Younger children spend more time dreaming. Babies spend most half of their sleep. Yes. most of their sleep. They're sleeping لأنه ما بيقدروا هون يحطوا بعض البوزيتيف الادجكتيف sleeping بيحطوا sleep. Listen. تيجي تحطي في شوفي I feel sleepy نعتان I fall asleep plummet يعني شوفي I fall asleep هي بمعنى النوم كمان، سقطت على وجهي على فراش النوم، بس يعني كله هون noun يعني اوكي. يس 66 اخذناها ما اخذناها اوكي. 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 و 75 اوكي. 10 نصوص اذا ما اغلط. اي نعم 10 نصوص، نصوص مفيدة جدا، نصوص علمية، نصوص ثقافية، ونصوص مثلا فيزيولوجية اوكي، مثلا مثل الفحم وهالامور بيولوجيا يعني اوكي بيهمنا كثير. وانتو كل ما تعبروا الدرس، كل ما بتشوفوا تواريخ، كل ما بتشوفوا اسماء كتب، كل ما بتشوفوا اسماء كتاب، كل ما بتشوفوا اسماء علماء، رجاء حطوا تحت الخط واكتبوها على طرف، وهالمعلومة وصلي لي اياها لنورا، لانه هاي رح ينفعوكم بالامتحانات. يعني السفر ما بيهمنا نحن، عرفتي كيف؟ السفر ما بيهمنا نحن شو بيهمنا؟ البورد والموت. الزواج حتى ما بيهمني انا، لانه انا بيهمني في اي عام ولد ويليام شكسبير مثلا 1701، هذا بيهمني انا. ما بيهمني ايمت شكسبير صار عنده اول ولد، ايمت كتب اول كتاب، ايمت صدر له اول كتاب، لا بيهمنا النقط الاساسيه بالبيوغرافي تبعيتهم، عرفتي كيف؟ يعني هذا هو المقصد. في عندك اي سؤال؟